Hello and welcome back to FEW Showdown. We had an incredible showdown last week, which saw 6 matches. We had injuries, we had new champions in action, we had shock victories, crowned an number 1 contender for the Undisputed Championship, and we saw 2 teams step up for a tag title match. And as I say, we're kicking off tonight with James taking Robert Lane. I said last week there's some rumbling about the possibility of if Robert and Alistair can win 2 singles matches against James and Connor, then they will get a tag title match at Proving Ground. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that. I might have a bit more information during the match. Just don't quote me just yet. And that's going to be followed by Sophia, Quinn taking on Abigail Foster. Daniel Baxter then in action against Alexander Holland. Brothers of Darkness take on Deadly Bros. And then our main event, the Undisputed Women's Championship, is on the line. As I said last week, it was an open challenge. Queen Hayden issued it because we were told obviously we're having 2 Undisputed title matches, one this week, one next week. Open challenge was issued for the women's one, and Madison Weaver stepped up to take on the Queen, so she will be fighting her in the main event tonight. So I'm looking at these matches, and we've got some really good ones. We've got James, Robert Lane, both very similar styles, so that should be really interesting to watch. Sophia, Quinn, Abigail Foster, both high flyers. I mean, the Baxter and Delta Strike rivalry is always going to be interesting. Brothers of Darkness, Deadly Bros, first time matchup there. And obviously a first time matchup between Queen Hayden and Madison Weaver. And on top of that is the Undisputed titles on the line, which is going to be an excellent match. So either way, let's just go straight into the show. Let's get straight into James versus Robert Lane, our opening matchup. James looking for a bit of revenge tonight from last week's attack. One-on-one with Robert Lane. They're very similar in style. So let's see how James can handle himself tonight. So I am being... I do believe what I said earlier is correct. From what I've been hearing, rumours is that a similar idea to what happened with Ice Cold Witch and Protect the Kingdom last year, where Protect the Kingdom could beat both members of the tag champs, and they had a title match coming up. But I've been told the slight difference here is that Alistair Fairfax and Robert Lane only need 1 victory to earn the tag title match. And James drew Robert and said, I got Robert Lane. I'm pen for pen a matchup for him. I can take him down. Connor, the poor sod, drew the short straw, or in his case, the long straw, because he's got Alistair Fairfax next week, and that's going to be a test for him. Can James knock off Robert Lane tonight, or can Robert Lane pull the upset victory and very quickly earn himself a tag title match? And if he does, then the match between Fairfax and Connor next week is redundant. And here comes Robert Lane. Man who, technically speaking, won our first ever official gauntlet match. Well, singles gauntlet match, I should say. We had a tag gauntlet match before, but our first ever singles gauntlet match. Someone who, obviously, last week I kept pointing out the fact that James and Connor, that built, obviously, the Villain Code match at Battle of the Gods. Robert Lane, obviously, that gauntlet match he won in September earned him the Undisputed title match at Battle of the Gods. Obviously, he had 2 back-to-back matches with the champ. Had that Inside the Cell match at Battle of the Gods, which ended with Thomas standing tall, and then he had that obviously follow-up match on Showdown with again the champ standing tall. And Robert Lane hasn't really got it going since then. I mean, his run with Alistair Fairfax has been his probably some of his brightest moments as of late. And then it goes one-on-one with the tag team champion. Or one half of the tag team champs, I should say. Oh, James misses. Hung up in the corner there. Robert licking his lips there because he knows he's going where he wants him. And here comes the beat down. Face first of the turnbuckle. Oh. Spins the leg. Now we've got the rear chokehold locked in. Rob Lane gets himself out of it. I mean, Robert himself knows one or two things about submissions. He's more of an ankle lock guy, though. Kicking the leg from underneath him. And this is Robert Lane's tactic very clearly on show early on. Doing the damage to the leg as James throws him outside the ring. Doing the damage to the leg, which means he has an easy opportunity to make James tap. So the more damage he does to his leg, the easier the ankle lock will be. As James with the elbow. James looking for a quick pin here. One. Kick out at one though. Oh, straight to the back. Over. Oh, that's it, over the knee, but he didn't. No, James went for something, but Robert Lane got out of the way, and he realised I can't land what I want to land here. I'm going to have to get back down and go toe to toe with him. German suplex. Counter from Robert Lane. Looking for a powerbomb. Lands it. Again, targeting the angle, targeting the leg of James. James counters. Robert Lane counters with a clothesline. Here we go. Photo finish. Drags James to the middle. Not even going for that pinfall. Told ya. Going for the ankle. Ankle lock. Locked in. James is in agonising pain right now. Robert opting to do some more damage instead. James struggling back to his feet. Robert Lane gets caught though midair. This could be it. One. Kick out at one. That was a great catch from James midair. On one good leg. You see him there, hopping around. Robert Lane, though, wipes him out. Forces James to roll out the ring. He's going to take flight. Lands. Face to ass, as I like to say. Oh, I think he's busted James open with that punch to the face. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good look. Yeah, James holding his face. He's busted him open. Count 5 from the official. I mean, I was about to say maybe count out or a DQ would help him still get that match. I don't know if there's any rules specifically for... Oh, just drops James there. I don't know if there's any rules specifically for if that happens. Or if it's just got to be straight up, oh, you have to have a pinfall. You have to pin or submit him to get that match. I don't have a clue. Robert Lane beating away though at James here. James counters a right hook of his own. Sends Robert Lane back into the ring. James counters. Big. Is that a knee or a kick? It looked like it was both at the same time. Elbow to the back. Oh, I know what this is. Tickets, please. That really hurt my voice doing that. 1, 2, 3. James is victorious. Robert Lane could not get the job done, and now it all goes down to Alistair Fairfax next week. If he can beat Connor, that title match is at Proving Ground. But James got his job done. Now this is an interesting one. 2 high flyers. Sophia, Quinn, Abigail, Foster going one-on-one. I'm going to take a quick quick break while they make their entrances. So, right back. And we are back. Oh, I'm back, sorry, as Abigail drops Sophia there. This is a very similar matchup to, obviously, well, I say similar, but the same idea as the James and Robert Lane one, just where they're both very similar in styles, and these two are the exact same. They're both high flyers. James and Robert were obviously pound mat wrestlers, whereas these two are very much take to the skies, as Abigail gets a 1 count there. Stunner, middle rope. Takes flight. Hurricane Rana. Misses the leg drop. Oh, slams it down. Face first. Went Sophia. Abigail pretty much in full control right there. Not really giving her breathing room to work here. That's a frog splash from a pretty decent length away. Whoops. Oh. Nasty from Abigail there. Taunting Sophia, just kick straight up. Drop kick there. Sends us into the ropes. Drops the face first. Oh, that was even further of a frog splash than what Abigail landed. Twist of fate. Sophia trying to get back to her feet. That just took it out of her. I know what she's looking for now. The hunt. 1, 2, 3. Sophia with a win. And Tori, the Apex champion, is here. Why is she out here? Is she offering Sophia a match? I think she might be. Interesting development. Obviously last week, Daniel Baxter went one-on-one with Eduardo. Eduardo could not get the job done. So now he's sending to the big man, Alexander Holland, to beat down Baxter. And here it comes. Someone, as I keep saying, I don't know what is going on in his mind right now. He's just snapped. And he's here to dish out some more damage to another member of Delta Strike. I mean, it's a different style Alexander is to Eduardo and King Morgan, because it's just the strength of Alexander Holland which could cause a problem for Daniel Baxter here tonight. Alexander Holland looking to avoid Eduardo's mistakes last week. Put down the former GB champion and get that revenge. And I think Baxter realises he's got a fight on his hands tonight and he's charging. Alexander Holland, look at it! Oh, just with a big bird. But Alexander Holland didn't. He was looking at the crowd, and Daniel Baxter knew what he was doing there. This match hasn't even begun just yet. Baxter is taking the fight to Alexander Holland here. Powerbomb onto the ramp. Baxter is a psychopath right now as a second powerbomb is landed. Alexander Holland finally, though, fighting back. The strength here. Straight up and straight down goes Baxter. And Holland's telling him, you want to fight? I'll give you a fight. The ref is powerless right now. Oh, clubbing forearm blows to the back of the head. Holland trying to throw back as far, as close as he can towards that ring. He wants to make this official. He wants to make this beatdown official. And the ref does. The ref rings that bell. And Alexander Holland still hasn't got his entrance gear off. And he just was wailing away at Baxter. But Baxter quickly turns the tables. And he hasn't realised Alexander Holland's back to his feet. Holland has been able to throw his ring gear off quickly. But in the process, he got wowed by Baxter. Who clubbing clothesline to the back of the neck. Holland trying to fight back with what he's got left in him. But count from Daniel Baxter. Holland again, very quickly, has the upper hand. Face first out the turnbuckle. Face first off the fist, not once but twice. And a huge ripcord clothesline. Baxter is struggling right now. Oh, counters though, kicks the spine. Here we go, he's looking for it over the knee. Lands it. Could have broke his neck there. One. Kick out though. Alexander Holland with the shoulder up. And Daniel Baxter making him pay for staying in this matchup. And he's looking to end it right now. If he lands that jag, it's over. 2 power bombs over the back of the knee. Jag. Jag. This is it. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that had to be it. Daniel Baxter is victorious. And here comes Ivan, the head of Delta Strike. He's had enough waiting in the shadows. He wants Baxter one-on-one. Now it's time for some tag team action. Deadly Bros going 2-on-2 for the first time. Brothers of the Darkness. And mystery are here. This all goes back to Brothers of Darkness basically cheating their way into the final of the Bearaputic Tag Tournament. I mean, Lucifer had to deal with Alexander Holland, had to deal with Alex Boyd last week, and Deadly Bros just may have been given the easiest match of their lives here, as Fernandez and Gabriel just hand Brother Darren and Brother Victor, the 2025 Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners, to Deadly Bros on a silver platter. The belt is rung, but Victor knows that the advantage is now in Deadly Bros' corner. He's quickly DDT taking out Deadly Bros. DDT again. And a leaping elbow drop. Of course, we still have our Undisputed FTW Women's drop kick there from Steve. We still have that Undisputed FTW Women's Championship match coming up next. That is, of course, our main event. It's Brother Darren fighting back from the corner, though. Tags in Brother Victor. Of course, they will have their eyes on... Oh, double shoulder tackle there. They've been having their eyes on the Stud Express rivalry. Obviously, the little feud going on right now. Oh, here's the clubbing blows. The little rivalry that's been going on with Alistair Fairfax and Robert Lane. They've had their eyes on that match, those matchups, because they will know that at Brett's Spectacular, if Alistair Fairfax can win next week, they'll know that it's either going to be Stud Express or the duo of Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane that is standing between them and gold at Bev Spectacular. Steve drops him with a huge super kick there. Kick out at 1 though. Because if you think about it, it's either going to be a first-time matchup with Stud Express for Brothers of the Darkness or a rematch of this year's 2020, obviously, Bearaputic Tag Tournament final. But it looks like they've got their own problems first, because obviously they've got Deadly Bros right now in a heck of a match. And it looks like they've also got a mystery to look out for. Oh, right. Sorry, left hook, sorry, just blooded Jeremy there. Kicks to the leg. Oh, huge kick to the face. Lands a moonsault. Brother Darren has Jeremy right where he wants him, in obviously the Brothers of Darkness corner. Tags in Brother Victor. Door back body drop. And Victor mocking the opposition here and targeting Steve while Jeremy is down. Drop kick. And Brother Darren going after Jeremy. Brother Victor takes flight, lands the leg drop as Brother Darren sends Jeremy back into the ring. Jeremy does not know what's just happened to his brother, but he's still going to fight back no matter what. Stomp to the ribcage. Sent to the corner. Went for a chop, but Jeremy fucking with a counter. Turns his corners and puts him down with a running bulldog. As I say, turn the corner. Turn the table on Brother Victor there. And Steve, the legal man now. Giving his brother a much needed break. Clothesline in the corner. DDT, that was incredible from Steve. Prevents the tag out as well. I mean, Deadly Bros have their own history with Stud Express and Mystery. I'll take you back to 2023. Deadly Bros. Oh, here we go. DDT from Steve. 1, 2. Oh no, it's a 1 count. Obviously, Deadly Bros versus Mystery at All Out War. Ended with Deadly Bros victorious. Stud Express arrived. And went and fought Deadly Bros at Chamber of Champions. Stud Express were victorious. Mystery then obviously reappeared, and we're like, we ain't done with Deadly Bros just yet. And frog splash, and it ended up being a triple threat at Bev Spectacular. Stud Express are victorious again. Our last ever final conflict, Deadly Bros Stud Express 2-on-2. Deadly Bros were victorious, shockingly. Night of Scares. It was Steve versus Connor because they'd taken out James. They injured James. Connor beat Jeremy to make sure he was one-on-one with Steve. Here we go. Ripcord knee strike. Jawbreaker. And then obviously that one-on-one match with Steve ended with Connor victorious. That Extreme Rules match was won by Connor. And then lastly, Collision Course. They put an end to their rivalry, and it was obviously team of Stud Express that defeated Deadly Bros. So that's what I mean by the history there. Patent from Brother Victor there. Steve was not getting there in time. If Jeremy did not kick out, that was it. Tag out. Our first bite from Brother Victor look to have ended it. And he's looking for it. Looking to end this with the Rage of the Yeti, but Jeremy counters. And wisely gets out this match. Look for that huge discus boot. Daddy Bros one step ahead. Steve tags back out. Jeremy just demolishes brother Victor there. Brother Darren, sorry. And here we go, looking to end this. But the old deadly 61. Counter that, obviously counter. Brother Victor with the save though. And Jeremy is making him pay. Another leaping knee. 1, 2, 3. Daddy Bros with the shock upset. They just knocked off the 2025 Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners. I mean, you can say thanks Mystery for the assist, but they still have to get the job done in the ring, and they did it. Daddy Bros victorious. Not the ending Brothers of Darkness were hoping for. They're going to be pissed with themselves. And Mystery, really. And now it's time for that Undisputed FW Women's Championship match. Queen Hayden defending in an open challenge against Madison Weaver. She was like, okay, anyone wants to step up for this championship, step up, I'm waiting for you. And Madison was like, you know what, I haven't had a championship match in the FEW, I'll step up, I'll take you on. So the first time matchup between these two is tonight, and it is for that Undisputed FEW Women's Championship. A championship which does not ever look like it wants to leave the waist of Queen Hayden. I mean, she is approaching 946 days of that championship. A victory here tonight will guarantee 946 days, because obviously, because I've worked it out, if I've got it correctly, if she holds the title until Proving Ground, that's 946 days. So if she is victorious here tonight, then she will hold that title for that many days, which is ridiculous. And she makes her way to the ring, and I will get the stat up for you if she makes it to Bird Spectacular. I've got the stat in case she makes it to Proving Ground. Let's see if I can get the stat if she makes it all the way to Bird Spectacular. So she won the title back on the 27th of August 2022, and if she makes it to this year's Bird Spectacular, well, of course she will fight in the main event on night 1. My brain's trying to work out which day I'm actually hosting night 1 on this year. I think I'm hosting the 24th. So if that is the case, obviously subject's always it's always TBA in terms of dates for these shows. But if she holds it all the way to Bird Spectacular, she will hit 972 days as champion. But if this website I'm going off here for day-to-day calculations, so it would be 972 days, which is also the equivalent of, that's a lot of fucking seconds. I think that's like 83. Is that 1,980,800 seconds? I think that is, which is ridiculous. But if we go off obviously where she's at now, get the stat up for that. We're at 933 days, which is the equivalent of 133 weeks and 2 days as champion. She's been champion for 900, obviously for 22,392 hours, which is fucking ridiculous. If minutes, like, that's 1,343,520 minutes, and that is 611,000, sorry, 200 seconds. I mean, those stats for it is ridiculous. Two years and 6 months she has been champion, which is the equivalent of 30 months and 18 days. I'm looking at some of these as numbers. I'm just like, fuck me, that's ridiculous. No one literally comes anywhere near that. I mean, the closest we can get to someone having gold around their waist longer is if you combine every single title reign of the Undisputed Champion currently, Thomas. He's approaching 1,011 days. And as I say, that's including all 4 title reigns. That's including his 2 Undisputed title reigns and his 2 GB title reigns. Right, if you can count the slight second one, if you count it's a day basically, before he got fully upgraded to the Undisputed title. As Queen Hayden just wipes out Madison Weaver. Like, that's 4 reigns that's took him over 1,000. It's taken 4 reigns to beat her 1 reign as champion. That's ridiculous. She is just week in, week out, proven to be one of our greatest champions. Oh, step up, kick, and a drop kick there. And that match at Heartbreaker, that ambulance match, was one of the best matches I've seen this year. Has to be up there as one of the best matches we've ever had in FEW. It was just outstanding. Mia Russo, I'll tip my hat to her because she put in a performance and a half. She's pushed the Queen to her limits, almost knocked her off a couple of times in that match. Whereas the Queen in the end, that used her experience to throw Mia into the ambulance and win the first ever women's ambulance match in FEW. And she just sit out power bombs Madison Weaver there. I mean, you can take that from away from Madison Weaver here tonight because headbutt there, because she stepped up. No one else no one else was like saying, yeah, I'll take the match. Frog splash. 1, 2, kick out. No one else was like really I'm doing other things right now. I don't know if I can take this match. So you have to give credit to Madison Weaver for having the balls to say, you know what, I'll have this match. And I'll take that title from you tonight in the biggest shock upset in FEW history. Clothesline. Especially, DDT. Especially considering Madison Weaver was only with us, I want to say mid last year. August onwards last year, she was signed with us. I want to say that. I don't think she was with us before that. So, to knock off our longest ever single reign champion in your first ever championship match would be the biggest upset, in my opinion, in FEW ever. The champ tries to throw into the rope, but the ref got in the way there. She's fighting back here. We've had a really good show so far tonight. I mean, here we go, all done. Looking for a power bomb. Lands a sit out power bomb. 1, kick out there. I mean, we just had that really good tag team match which I know it was spoiled at the start with the attack, but it was a still a pretty decent fucking tag team match. Obviously, Alexander Holland and Daniel Baxter just wrecked each other for a little bit before Ivan came face to face, and she lands another splash. 1, 2, kick out. And obviously, that is set up a really good Proving Ground matchup. Obviously, James and Robert Lane had a really good... Oh, here we go. Who's the boss locked in? She locks it in there. Yeah, official. See, that James-Robert Lane match was a really good opener. And we had a pretty high-flying matchup between Abigail Foster and Sophia Quinn, which ended with the Apex champ being like, you want a shot? I need a new challenger. I think you've got what it takes to challenge me. I mean, so far for me, our 2 shows in March have not been wasteful. They've been very entertaining as the Queen just beating down Madison Weaver, and she's roaring out now like, I'm the champion. I respect you for stepping up, but this is where it ends. With another frog splash. One, two, three, and that is where it ends. The Undisputed Champion, victorious here tonight. And now she can sit back and look to see who's heading her way for Spectacular. And we do have a big announcement at Proving Ground regarding obviously that matchup. And that is it for FEW Showdown. James got the job done against Robert Lame, which, to be honest, we all pretty expected that. Sophia Quinn defeated Abigail Foster after Abigail dominated and controlled a lot of that matchup. But Tori, the Apex champion, looks to have offered Sophia a shot at the championship. I'll have some more information on that, hopefully in the next week or so. Daniel Baxter dispatched Alexander Holland after cheating at the start of the match, but Ivan made his presence known, and I will have an announcement regarding Proving Ground once obviously I've done next week's match card. Obviously, Brothers of Darkness were taken out by Mystery before the matchup, and it cost them in the end because Deadly Bros shocked us all by picking up the victory. And our main event saw Queen Hayden defeat Madison Weaver, retain the undisputed FEW Women's Championship, and now she heads straight to Birth Spectacular, where she will main event the show, and she will have to find out a number one contender for her within the next month. And as I said during the show, we'll do have an announcement regarding that essentially, but it will be taking place. The announcement will be happening at Proving Ground. So yeah, obviously pretty interesting show. And then we look forward to next week's show, which is going to be kicking off with obviously the Megan and Sophie Walsh, obviously the new rendition of Cosmic Anarchy, taking on Emily and Olivia Kyle. Obviously Emily and Olivia both were finalists in that Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament, but they both lost Paranormal Life. They were taking on Megan and Sophie, who crashed out of that tournament in the first round. Then that's going to be followed by Connor taking on Asda Farfax. Obviously, Connor, of course, needs to defeat Farfax to make sure no title match is locked in for this unlikely alliance. But he's got a tough task. I mean, he's got a giant in front of him, which it's a very tough task. That's going to be followed then by Tori, the Apex champion, taking on Madame Time. I think Tori is waiting on a response from Sophia Quinn. So in the meantime, she's going to be taking on obviously a tag team partner. Alex is then in action against Hunter. If Alex can beat Hunter, obviously Knight is banned from ringside, FYI. If Alex can beat Hunter, then Alex will earn himself a shot at Bob and that DK championship at Proving Ground. And then our main event, the Undisputed FEW Championship, is on the line. Raphael, the number one contender, defeated Jean-Pierre last week, will be taking on Thomas. Obviously, they had a matchup back in February, one-on-one. It was a non-title match. They were meant to have that title match at Heartbreaker. Jean-Pierre butted in, made it triple threat. Raphael's had to work his ass off to get this one-on-one match, and he finally gets it next week, which is going to be incredible. And I do have an announcement, as I said, regarding Proving Ground. So Daniel Baxter will face Ivan at Proving Ground. And I just want to make sure I've got no other announcements regards to that. Oh yes, I do actually. As I say, Baxter versus Ivan, because of obviously everything that's been happening. Obviously, we do also have a tag team match happening as well. Obviously, I know we have the two, the women's and men's tag team titles on the line. That's the kickoff and the main event of the show. But we do also have Brothers of Darkness, the team of Lucifer, Brother Darren and Brother Victor taking on Mystery and a mystery partner. Funny enough, Mystery and a mystery partner. In a six-man tornado tag team match that is locked in for Proving Ground. So far, Baxter, Ivan, Brothers of Darkness, Brothers of Darkness, Mystery and mystery partner. Those are the two matches we've got locked in. I need to stop clicking my mouse. Those are two matches locked in. Hopefully next week we can lock in two tag team matches, two titles. We'll try and lock them in next week. If it's Farfax and Robert Lane versus Stud Express, we can lock that in next week. If not, well, maybe it's an open challenge. Who knows? And then same goes for the women's side. Still don't know who Protects the Kingdom will be facing. Hopefully next week we'll find out. Hopefully we also find out that Apex title situation. Same with the DK Championship. So we've got a few matches we can lock in hopefully next week. We've got 2 so far for Proving Ground. So either way, I hope you enjoyed tonight's Showdown show. And I'll see you for the final Showdown next week. Until then, goodbye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.